Good afternoon, ladies. So this is Selfcare Saturday check-in. And I'm not going to be long. I'm just on here just chatting. I want to know what you ladies are doing. One of the things I want to ask you guys are what creative ways you help yourself relax, take care of yourself. It's all about self-care. We have to check in with each other. Like I said, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, physically. What are you guys doing today? Or if not today, because I know some of us work on Saturday, so we may not be able to always really just chill and relax and say, I'm just going to take care of me, myself, and I, or we got things to do around the house. So either you're working outside the house or you're working inside the house. I actually worked today, so I got back in about maybe 45 minutes ago. One thing I found interesting is that I had a client today, doing parenting coaching with her, and I had my mind set to, because this is my first session with her, so we discussed the goals, setting up some goals that we can work on and set them up together. I wanted to find out what areas of she needs support in. And so one of the things I had in mind was she may need help with getting the kids to help her do stuff around the house, because I know it's very helpful, especially a mother who has, several kids. You may have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids, whatever, and you need to look. I said, you know what? Sometimes we're gonna have to go old school, like our ancestors did, like our grandparents, like our great grandparents, when they put those kids to work. Those kids learn how to cook, clean, wash, hunt, everything, so it wasn't just one person. All of the responsibility of maintaining a household was not only on mom all the time. Those kids did stuff, they did chores, and it teaches them responsibility, self-sufficiency, independence, all of that, work ethic, a good work ethic. And so what was great was that when I went there, she had the little kids. I'm talking about these kids, let me see, one was about 3, the other one was 8 years old, and there was one in between. There was 3 boys who were there, and they were sweeping and cleaning up. And I said, well, I'm glad you got help. I said, do they help you around the house? She said they all have chores. Even the one, I think there's one that's like 1 and something, even he has chores. I said, well, that's what I'm talking about, because this is good for them. They had their little toys and stuff, but I told her, it's a house that looked like it's lived in. Nobody's house stays perfect all the time. Not if you live in there, and definitely not if you have children. They playing. They have to play. So I just found that very interesting. So I didn't have to go into, giving the kids responsibilities, let them do things around the house. And mom is expecting. So, she needs all the help she can get. So I thought that was pretty smart. And so I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys do to help you relax or just take care of self? Like in that area, she delegated. Like, look, you guys, you sweep, you do the dishes, you clean the table, you mop the floor, whatever it is. And that gives her more time to relax. And she was able to sit and talk with me, and I was able to get more information. And so, I just kind of watched the boys work, and I praised them for the work, and so that was very great. So kids like to be praised. So then the boys started talking to me like, yes, I sweep and I do this and I do that. I said, that is so great. You're doing such a great thing. You helping your mother out. So you got to encourage them so they can feel good about something, a little pride, like, yeah. Little men learn how to be good fathers and just learn how to take care of themselves. I know back in the days, a lot of times, we women, we're nurturers by nature, but we were raised to take care of other people all of the time. This is why we have to remind ourselves to take care of ourselves, because I think as a parent, when you have boys and girls, you need to teach both of them how to take care of other people, so men won't grow up expecting, so this is where this mindset coming at, expecting women to serve them all the time. I want to make this a little more forward. They have this expectation that my wife is going to do this. And I remember meeting a man like that, and he turned me off completely. I was like, this is not going to work. His thing was, I don't cook. I don't do those type of things. I'll take out the trash. I take care of you in other areas you ain't got to worry about. But he sounds so chauvinistic because we just started talking. And one of the first things he come out with was, I don't do this, I don't do that. You know, I want my wife to cook and wife to do this. But don't worry, because I'll take out the trash and I'll take care. You came out the gate wrong, number one. And I really desire a man who can cook something so we can do. You know, I just have this dream of me and my future husband sometimes collaborating, making meals in the kitchen together, or he cooks for me sometime, I cook for him. And I love to cook. So I'm already preparing, already know that I may do most of the cooking. However, it would be nice and it would be a change if he can cook as well. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So what are you guys up to today? I don't know if anybody's tuning in. I don't know, for some reason I can't see you guys coming in all the time until after the video is finished, and then I go, oh, so-and-so popped in here. You know, today, I did work, but you know, that was earlier. And so now I'm home and relaxing and I'm watching a little TV. I do have to cook. I'm going to make some chicken and something in there. I don't know. I'll think of something creative to make. But I took out some chicken. So I'm going to make chicken with something. Oh, I know I'm going to make chicken and dumplings. I told my daughter I'll make chicken and dumplings. So, and that's not hard to do. I got some chicken legs. I do all kinds of parts, but I'm going to use chicken legs today. Throw it up in the pot. Throw some stuff up in there, vegetables, some dumplings, something real easy. So I can just relax today, because I know it's going to feel a little short since I worked this morning, but it's all good. It's going to be rainy. It's cloudy outside, so it's definitely going to rain like it did yesterday. Poured down. And I had to drive in that, going to a client's house. It was funny, though. On her side of town, it wasn't even pouring down like that, but getting there was crazy. It was like sheets of rain, and I couldn't hardly see in front of me. But today looks like it's going to be another rainy day here in Richmond. But it's all good. I thank God for life, health, and strength. I was thankful to wake up this morning and see my car still outside. I told my daughter, sometimes I wake up and look through the blinds and go, "Ooh, praise the Lord, my car's still there." I think more that way now because I'm in the South and I have one car, and down here, it's like there's just fear in the back of my mind that if something happens to that car, I won't be able to get to work. And you definitely have to have a car down here to get to work. See, I'm not in New York anymore. You know, it's like, okay, well, there's some clients, if I can't get to them by car, I'll wait till I get the car fixed. But for the rest of my clients, I was able to jump on the train, the bus. We have the two, now it's like, I think it's $2.50. They used to call a dollar van transportation, the Queen's van plan. Take those, they go in your neighborhood. They go maybe to where you live at. You hop on a van, it takes you to the train or to a bus stop. You need something, a taxi or something. But down here is totally different. So it's really an adjustment. So of course now that's something I didn't really stress over before. Like I said, because there was other means of transportation. But now, I don't know. I'm like, you need two cars. My goal is like, I need to have two cars down here eventually. Or just if I'm going to stay in the South, period, I need two cars. One for work and one for leisure. How about that? So I don't see too much engagement. I know this is Saturday. Some of you guys may be working or out or relaxing or taking care of household duties, responsibilities. My daughter's doing her laundry before she go out later. And I'm supposed to be doing something. Like I said, I'm going to cook. I need to straighten up my room. But sometimes when you off, the energy's not there. You're like, I don't feel like doing that right now. But anyway, guys, I'm going to pop out of here. I just want to check in on you. Do something to relax. Take out some time. I don't care if it's 45 minutes to an hour. Try to relax. Try to just enjoy life. Smell the roses. Breathe. Like I told my client's son today when he got a little stressed, I said, I need you to look at me. Breathe. In your nose and out your mouth. In your nose, count to 5 or 7, and then release it slowly. Take it in again and breathe. Do you guys do any breathing exercises? If not, here is what, if you don't know how to do it, I'm going to do with you real quick right now before I go off. So, taking your time to breathe. It's best if you kind of sit up kind of straight, but not stressful like that. I have some pillows, so I'm leaning back on some pillows. And then I'm relaxing. And I'm going to breathe in 3 times. And so when I'm breathing, I'm holding it in and I'm counting. Counting is good because counting helps you to focus on the numbers. What it also does is help you to take your mind off of anything that may be, you may be bothering you, or you may be thinking about something you're trying to work out, or you think about what your next task is or what you got to do. And so it helps you to forget about all of that for a few seconds or minutes. And so you counting so your mind is not all over the place. And so that's less stress. And then you're getting oxygen to your brains. Your cells need oxygen. When oxygen gets to the brain, it helps the brain to function better, help you to release some endorphins, help you to feel better. It helps to relax your nervous system. It sends messages from your brain to your nervous system, and your body starts to relax and calm down. And so it relieves stress, immediate stress. And so I'm going to do 2 more exercises. And it's something you need to get into the habit of doing whenever you have a moment, or when you feel, like I told the mom today, when you feel yourself getting stressed, when you feel rising anxiety, if your children are starting to get on your nerve, if you have to go away for a moment in the room, whatever, take a moment and breathe. And when you breathe and when you calm down, then you'll be able to think, and then you'll be able to plan and all that great stuff. So I'm going to do 2 more breathing exercises. 2 more breathing, and then I'm done. So when you do the breathing, you should feel your stomach, go out. You let it out, it goes back in. I feel better already. I did the 4th one because I'm like, I need to do 1 more breath. Because normally I would get into the habit of breathing before I go into my client's house because I don't know what to expect. And so it's a way of preparing myself, keeping myself regulated emotionally. And so when I go into someone's home, I can be kind of prepared for what may occur. My nervous system may not get shocked because I kind of got myself in a relaxed mode. And then I can think about how I'm going to greet and enter in what energy I'm going to bring into that person's home. I feel so relaxed. I'm even talking slower. Maybe I need to do this more often. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful to somebody, because sometimes we forget to take our time to be quiet. And then we forget to take our time to breathe and get oxygen to our brain, get oxygen to our cells, to our nervous system. And so we can just really chill. You guys have a good Saturday. Bye-bye. Other than that, I wanted to see how everybody is doing. You can call this like a mental health check. We have to develop a practice of checking on each other. You don't have to know people personally to check on them. Any kind of association is very helpful. It's just like seeing a therapist or a counselor. They don't know you personally. So sometimes you feel like that's a safer space for you to share, for you to vent. And so part of the purpose of this group is to create that environment where you can safely share things, or if you need to reach out to me or another member that you feel connected with, you can, inbox them, message them, and have the discussion. I want this place to really be that kind of environment, kind of group, because it's about healing. This group is about healing and about breaking through barriers, breaking through cycles, and providing resources that can help each of us do that. Whatever that cycle, that barrier, that dilemma or issue is, having enough. That's what I like about Tuesdays. I created the Tuesdays where we can share resources, help a sister out, because we need that. And sometimes I know a lot of people that I even work with, and friends and family, because they're so introverted, they don't usually share a lot of things. They can be silently struggling and suffering and battling, and they expect people to kind of know to help them. And it's like they have to learn. Sometimes you have to share with somebody and put it out there. It's not you begging, but you are crying out for help. No man is an island. We all need support and help. I don't care what level of the socioeconomic status you're on or any of that stuff. They do not matter when it comes to problems and things that we all go through in life. It could be the loss of a loved one. It could be anything that we go through. You need to share with somebody. It could be a simple matter of maybe you're going through a time. I went through where I lost my employment, or my employment was really, really low and I needed extra food. I have no shame in going to a food pantry, or, if I'm talking with a friend of mine and I've helped friends and friends help me. I provided even my couch is a place for somebody to sleep on. They could be going through transition. It's not always a situation where somebody is homeless, or it could be a situation where you're just going through a transition. We go through things. People go on unemployment. People lose jobs. People lose their place of residence, for a season. It happened to me, and people open up their homes to me. So I always want to provide an opportunity where I can be a blessing to somebody else, and it's no shame. And I was with one of my clients today. And was I with my client before this? No, I think just before I even met with my client. I'm trying to think about what place I was in. And I heard this woman. Because I'm in transition of getting new health coverage, which I did get approved for, because I went through transition even in my jobs. And so for the short time, what it is I had to, like working in the mental health field, you always have to keep up with either your TB assessments, or some people have to get TB shots and also get hepatitis B shots. But anyway, immunizations. But I had recently did a TB, and so because I'm just transitioning, and yes, I've been pre-approved, and I'm actually approved for another healthcare insurance, but things are still pending because I have to submit some more things or whatever. That was a place that do it for free. It's Catholic. I think it was Catholic. Catholic is connected to Catholic Charities, but it's another clinic where you can see doctors for free, or you can get free TB shots. I just basically went online to see where I can get TB shots for free. Sometimes some pharmacies provide them. Oh, my daughter's coming now. And that was one of the clinic that came up, and they service and help the homeless people. But everybody that goes to the clinic is not homeless. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Mom. Doing a quick live, real quick in the group. It's okay. I was waiting to pick you up. So I heard this lady talking, saying, ain't no shame in my game, because she was having a conversation with another woman, saying how her sister was like, I wouldn't be caught dead in this. I wouldn't even let nobody see me go in there. This lady said, I don't got no shame in my game. If I have a temporary need right now, I need to see the doctors because maybe I'm uncovered, unshort, or some other, I don't even know what her dilemma was. She looked like she was decently well-dressed. She didn't look like she was down and out. You understand? Like really down and out. They have different services there. Bottom line is that she was telling someone else she have no shame in that. Sometimes you can't have shame or pride in asking for help or services for a time. Some people are just a paycheck away from homelessness. So don't be too, you can't be too prideful and with your nose stuck up in the air. And I remember the old show, The Honeymooners, when Ralph Crandon would say, the same people you meet on the way up can be the same people you can meet on the way down. It's just so true. So be careful how you treat people. It's another lesson in that. And always try to be a blessing as much as you can to some people, because you never know when you may need something. People remember your character. People remember your integrity. Right, love? Yes, they will. They'll remember that at the end of the day. And that can go a long way, even as far as people opening up doors for you, because they remember you, or they remember when you helped them in some situation, and they think of you when they find themselves in a place where they can open up doors. And because of the relationship or positive interaction they had with you, you come back to their mind, and then they seek you out for something. So you never know. These things happen very frequently and are very common in this earth. So anyway, I just wanted to share that real quickly. We're going to head out and do what we got to do and go home. But you have a blessed, wonderful day. Try to stay positive, focus on positive things. I want to come back later this week and I want to do a quick webinar on how to teach our children coping skills in a time that we live in, where, the endurance is not what it used to be. Going through things is not what it used to be. Nothing like our ancestors, the stuff they went through. That's a whole nother discussion. But anyway, talk with you ladies later. Enjoy. Bye-bye.